Rodeo Nation pushes the barrier in Denver at the PRCA Dodge Mountain States Pro Rodeo Circuit Finals. Hello again, everyone. Wayne Brooks here, and joining me, 2004 World Champion steer wrestler Luke Branquino. Luke, we're halfway through the third go-around. This is the final go, but there's still 4 more events to go. We've got 4 more average winners to send to Pocatello.
That's right, Wayne. The tightest race right now has to be the bull riding. Jared Ford and Ross Clevin, they're the only two to ride 2 bulls. With 3 points separating them, coming into third go-round is going to be an exciting night.
It's time to take a look to the Bronc riders. What a great round last night. Go round number 2, Wade Mosher with an 82, and then a logjam. We had 3 80-point rides.
Yeah, definitely. And then in the average, we have Shell Robertson with 153 on 2. Will Berg, about 5 points behind him with 148. Chad Mosier, 144. And Sandy Forbes, the only 4 guys to ride 2 horses so far.
Follow the rules. It's coming right at you. Rules of the ride. Saddle bronc riding is considered rodeo's classic event and evolved from the ranch work of breaking horses and training horses. The cowboy sits in a modified saddle called an association saddle, which is held in place with both a front and back cinch. The cowboy takes hold of just the right length of a thick braided rein called the buck rein attached to the horse's halter. When all is right, he nods his head. A successful ride is done by completing a full 8 seconds while striving for the best spurring action possible in perfect rhythm with the horse. A cowboy will receive no score if he fails to ride for 8 seconds, touches the animal with his free hand, fails to mark the horse out, loses or drops the rein, or by losing a stirrup. Let's fire him up. Will Berg, KC, Wyoming, stacked deck from Powder River. Great horse. But you got to ride this horse just right. He's not going to give you a day off. You got to do everything perfect.
Exactly, no, and Will's been 74 in the last 2 go-rounds. He's going to have to show us something here to have a chance to really get ahead in the average. Right there, he holds his feet really good, but he's not moving them right there in the start of the ride. Now he's picking them up. He needs to turn his toes out, and he's just a little behind that horse.
You know, this is the kind of horse you can be 80 on, but again, armchair quarterback. We're not riding broncs, but to do it just right is what it takes to be 80.
Exactly, no, and the better you ride a horse, sometimes the better the horse will perform. You know, they feel, hey, this guy's really riding me, I'm going to really have to buck. Look how well that horse is kicking and jumping right there. Will's doing a good job. Maybe a little weak on the left leg, needs to get it up there a little higher, but he made a great ride. 76 is going to be his score. He's going to be 224 on 3.
And it just so happened the way that horse come around to the left, that's about the only foot they could see. You know, they try and move around the arena to take a look at both feet as the horse is moving, but sometimes you can't. Sandy Forbes, same town, KC, Wyoming, same rodeo company, Powder River, Hank and Lori Franzen. Sandy Forbes needs a big score here. Again, 66, but a 77 in the second round.
Yeah, just a couple out of place, and this horse is really bucking. You know, the Powder River does such a good job. He's not really getting his feet up in that horse's neck like you want. They're not going to mark him as many points as he's going to want here, but, you know, he gets those feet up, they might give him some more.
Take a look at the replay, and I hope that you've been watching long enough to say, hey, yeah, I think that's a good ride, or I don't think that's a good ride. We want our new fans to look at this, know the rules, hopefully look at the rides and see what they like. But it's always a judgment call. These judges are here. They can be a point or 2 off depending on what they personally like.
Exactly, and you can see with that right leg, it's not really getting up there. He's kind of getting thrown to the back of his saddle. He's not getting charging to the front of it. You know, they're going to mark him some points. He's going to be 76. 219 on 3.
All right, that's going to put him up in our average placing right now. Remember, we only pay 4 places. Chad Mosher, Colorado Springs, 1 spot, Powder River. This is a big, strong mare.
Yeah, you know, it just goes to show you that you've seen 3 Powder River horses, so that goes to show you how well this company does. They got great bucking stock. This horse really getting it on. It looked like he might have missed him out there, I'm not real sure, but that horse is bucking and really taking off down the arena, and Chad needs to get his feet up there. He's a little behind.
All right, let's take a look at the slow motion because the mark out, he's okay. They're saying, nope, he didn't miss him out. But the first couple of jumps, that's kind of looked like where the difficulty was coming from.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that horse is kind of throwing some stuff at him. Needs to turn his toes out. He did a good job just staying on this horse. They're going to mark him 72 points.
All right, the 76 is going to stay in position to beat right now. I wouldn't want no part of that big horse right there. That'd jerk your shorts right through the sleeve of your shirt.
Yes, it would.
All right, Shell Roberson. Laramie, Wyoming, distinguished gentleman, Powder River once again. He was 80 points in go-around number 2. I'm expecting big things out of this guy.
Yeah, 73 in go-around 1. He's winning the average, got a 5-point lead on Wilberg coming into 2. Hopefully he can get it done and, have a chance to go to Pocatello.
Anything in the high 70s, he can hold on to it real well.
He's really holding his feet there. He's a little weak with his right leg starting off, but you can see his foot's loosening up in that stirrup. He's fighting just to keep that stirrup, because if you lose a stirrup, no score.
And you know what about the 6th, 7th jump out there? That left foot, he almost sat on that foot. You sit on your foot, you might as well check out right now.
Yeah, exactly. That really gets you in a bind. He did a good job just hustling his feet and staying with that horse. 76 points, going to put him 229 on 3. Moves him to number 1 in the average.
That'll work just fine. Watch the foot right here. Oop, there it is.
There it is.
Yow! Too close for comfort. Good comeback, Shell. He's only 21 years old. We're going to see that guy around for another 10 years.
Definitely. He's going to be one to reckon with in that circuit and possibly in the world standings.
All right, back to the Mosher bunch from Hugo, Colorado. Hitch and Post from Vold. They raise about 98% of the horses. This horse is a handful. Again, double-edged sword. You got to have the horse that bucks hard enough to get the points, but not so hard that he bucks you off.
Yeah, exactly. No score in the first round and won the second round, so hopefully he can get it done here. And that horse is really kind of getting him out of the saddle. No luck. Whoa, he got lucky he didn't get stepped on right there.
You get pulled down over the dashboard, that car wreck's coming right over the top of you. Thank goodness he got out of that deal. I'm going to cover my eyes on the replay.
Exactly. You can see right here, he kind of never had his swells. He couldn't really move his feet. He's just having trouble. And I don't know if his rein was too short. He just lost his swells right there, lost his bind, and got thrown out the front.
Yow! One positive thing to say about bucking horses, and I know we've watched it all of our lives, they try not to step on you.
Exactly.
They want to keep their feet under them. Those legs are thin compared to the size of a horse's weight. They try to jump around a person if they're underneath them. Friends, we've got a lot to come. Stay tuned. More Saddle Bronc riding. Brandon Munn, LaGrange, Wyoming. Tangle Ridge from Powder River. This is a horse we've seen at our Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, and again a mare. This mare drops a brand new little bucking horse colt on the ground every spring.
Exactly. That's just part of the breed to buck program. They do a great job. Look how that horse really steps out of there and really bucking strong right from the start. Brandon's doing a good job. Maybe he needs to turn his toes out a little bit, but he's a little weak on his left leg, but he stayed on that horse pretty good.
Our four-legged athletes, look at this horse's head in relation to where his hand's at on the rein and how close to the saddle his hand stays. She didn't hardly move her head at all, just kept it tucked. That gives a guy something really solid to hang on to so you can concentrate on your feet.
Yeah, exactly. Every time they get on a bronc, they know exactly how much rein to give them. Sometimes a horse will throw their head, so you're going to have to shorten your rein up. Sometimes they don't. And, he did a good job with his rein hand right there.
We're needing to beat a 76-point ride. Is he going to do it?
Looks
like 1 point off, 75.
Going to put him into second right now.
That's okay for now. Justin Powell, Lafayette, Colorado. Augustus, Burns family. They're just as proud. Every one of these stock contractors think of these horses and bulls as their kids. They work hard at it.
Oh, definitely. These horses are worth a lot of money. They pay a lot of money for them, take care of them. They get them the best vets. Look how powerful these horses are.
You bet.
Oh, wow.
Oop.
Jerked him over the front right there. There's a prime example. That horse pulled his head down, and when he did, that rein got a little too short.
Look at the arms on this guy. He's a horseshoer. He's a farrier. I bet he's got 20-inch biceps. That doesn't mean anything when it comes to these broncs. You can be the strong man of the year. Timing is everything in the broncs.
Yeah, exactly. And right there, I think his rein might have been a little too short and just pulled him over the front.
Jake Griffin, Cody, Wyoming. Hey, guiding light from Vold. I think this is the horse I'd want to have right here.
Yeah, this is a great horse. Jake has the circuit won. He's the circuit champ. He's just riding for money right now, getting practiced up for another rodeo. Hopefully he can do good at Pocatello, and just best of luck to him tonight.
We've seen him really come along through the ranks. He's qualified for Cheyenne Frontier Days, the final round. He's making it work. Everything looks good here.
He's making a great ride. His toes are really turned out. That horse is really jumping and kicking good. He's going to be quite a few points right there.
I want to point something out, the length of the rein. The last thing these guys do when they crawl down on the saddle is measure that rein. If it's too long, you go out the back. If it's too short, you go over the front. he looked a little long, but it worked for him. It worked fine.
Yeah, exactly. And he's been riding broncs for a long time. He knows how to handle himself in situations. If his reign's a little too long, he knows he's going to really have to lift on it. If it's too short, sometimes they'll slide a little rein through their hand.
No! They're saying the mark-out rule.
Oh, man, that was a great ride right there.
They got him at the gate. You've got to have your feet up into the shoulders of the horse. When that horse makes his first move out and hits the ground with his feet, look, he's saying, what? What happened? No, me? No way. I'd be upset too. That is terrible. He's going, what?
You know, it's a hard call. I've judged some rodeos, and it's hard to, throw the flag on them.
Britt Jessup, Callahan, Colorado, Nightlife, the horse from Survey. You've got to remember half the score. I know we've mentioned it several times, but you've got to do your job. The horse has got to do his or hers.
Yeah, right there, that horse is stalling, and the judges, they're hollering, go ahead, free roll. That means he doesn't have to mark the horse out.
The pucker factor has got to be intense when that happens.
Oh, exactly. They're just waiting for it. Come on, hurry up, leave, But right there, and now if this horse leaves again, he's going to have to mark him out.
All right, check out the rein. That rein is not attached to anything. It's just a leather halter. That's it. That horse moves his head. He can pull you down, pull you over, do anything.
Right here, Brett must not have had to mark that horse out because his feet weren't in the right position. Right there, he's not really getting a hold with his feet. You can tell they're just flopping around up there. The judges like to see control, and if you're not getting a hold with your feet, it really shows in a ride like that.
I'm not even going to stick my neck out and try and guess what the judges are going to do on this one, because that plus the horse really didn't kick as good as we like to see. I know the judges aren't going to like this one very much. Good kick right here.
Yeah, the horse started pretty strong, but just really kind of weakened. But see right there how his foot's never in one spot. You need to get him up there and hold him for a second and then drag him back. That's what the judges like to see.
Kind of floating a little bit.
Exactly. He was just behind that horse the whole time.
66 points is how they're going to do it. Disappointing end for Britt. But there's three guys that are not disappointed at all. Will Berg, Sandy Forbes, and Shell Roberson. They're going to split first, second, third, three ways. Those guys are happy. But so's Jake Griffin. He's going to come back as our year-end circuit champion. He's got a trip to Pocatello.
Yeah, that's right. And so does Shell Roberson. 229 points on three head. He's got a trip and try to win the Dodge National Circuit Finals at Pocatello this year, too. Will Berg wins second, 224 points.
Angie, let's say hello to Jake Griffin. I know he's ready for the big trip. Doesn't matter if it's in March. Pocatello's looking good right now.
We can't help but say it over and over again. Consistency definitely is the key, and that's the way it was for Jake. You've had a great year. You're going to walk away with the year-end title and compete in Pocatello for the first time.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you excited?
Very excited.
So what are going to be your goals as you get ready to go to Pocatello?
Just same as always, ride them day to day, jump for jump. When I get there, I'll have to see what I draw and see how it goes.
Well, good luck. We look forward to seeing you there.
Good job, Jake. Attaboy. Hey, look at that little guy. There's a future team roper, and that's what's coming up next. Team roping time. The only true team event rodeo is coming your way right now. Team roping time. Last night, 5.4 seconds. Garrett Tanazi and Ryan Zurcher, 3/10 from first to third separates them.
Yeah, definitely. Garrett and Ryan, they're doing good in the average. There's a second 9/10 between first and fourth. If they're 5 seconds or less, they got a good chance to win the average.
Lots of rules in team roping. Here's the rules of the run. Team roping is one of the fastest growing events in rodeo. Teams are made up of a header and a heeler. The header starts from the left box behind the barrier and is responsible for making a legal head catch, changing directions of the steer, and then turning his horse to face the heeler's horse after the heeler ropes the steer's hind legs. There are 3 legal head catches, around both horns referred to as a slick head catch, a half head, or around the neck. The heeler starts from the right box, usually doesn't have a barrier, and must rope the heels of the steer after the steer changes direction. Time starts when the barrier is released and stops when both team members have roped and face each other with a tight rope between them. 10 seconds will be added to the time if the barrier is broken. 5 seconds will be added if the heeler only ropes one hind leg. A no time score will be given if the head catch is illegal or if there's a crossfire, meaning the hind legs are roped before the steer has changed direction. Jay Ellerman, Joe Roderick, Fort Lupton, and Loma, Colorado. They were already 6.5 seconds in go-round number 2. They'll need to do the same right here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Right now they're 14-3 in the average. They got a good chance. Good start tonight. Got it on that steer's horns. Heeler's coming around. Ropes 2 feet. Had a little trouble with his dallies, it looked like there.
I've watched this for many years and lots of times. It looks so easy. But it's not. You got to ride and you got to be able to handle the rope.
Yeah, exactly. And right there, they're 6.6, and they did a good job, good run. But just looks like they were a little slow on the heelers getting his dallies.
All right, there you go. It's a 6.6 second run.
That's going to make him 20.9 on 3 head.
Well, that's all right for now. We've got lots of talent left to go. Like Garrett Tanazi, Ryan Zurcher. If I had the last $5 in my pocket to bet, I'd bet on this team right here. They won go-round number 2 with a 5 and 4.
Yeah, exactly. They're winning the average right now. It's a good start. That steer kind of stumbles right there. Garrett does a good job getting around the horns. Partner comes in and ropes him. Oh, ropes a leg. That's going to cost him 5 seconds and a chance to go to Pocatello.
Timing was good. Everything was perfect. It just didn't work. You slip a leg, you slip a leg.
Yeah, a little bad luck there. You know, you'll get a good shot of it right here on the replay. That steer handles off pretty good right there. Partner comes around, throws his trap, and he never even had 2 feet. He just ropes that right leg.
And he shakes his head.
He knew it
before, as he was going to the horn with a dally.
Exactly.
You know, on this next run, I want you to talk about a dally a little bit. We've mentioned it several times. Wade Kreutzer and Mark Kirsting. Here's a couple of veterans. They've been in the 6s for 2 nights in a row, but Wade and Ryan, they rodeoed together in 2004 at Pocatello and also right here at the Mountain State Circuit Finals.
Yeah, exactly. And they're winning second right now in the average on 2, 12.4. They have a chance to do good, especially with that team roping a leg. If they can have just a clean run here, they're going to have a great chance. Wade gets him caught good. Heeler comes around.
Yeah.
See right there on his dallies. As soon as he threw his rope, he pulled the slack tight around that steer's leg and then took 2 wraps around the saddle horn, which is called the dally.
Solid consistency. Anybody can hit a golf ball or throw a football great one time. Can you do it over and over and over again? It's the same in the team roping. These guys weren't blazing fast. They were 6'2", 6'2", 7'0". They take over number 1 in the average.
Yeah, exactly. That was a great run. That was just exactly what they needed to do.
Tie blasting game, Gary Crockett. New daddy, twin girls the heeler is. You got the young gun on the heading side, the veteran on the heeling side. Guys, 6.6. That's what's in the lead right now.
You know, Ty ropes really well. He's not afraid to throw a little rope. Good start. And look how much rope he threw at that steer.
Wow.
He got him around the neck, which is hard to handle, but he does a very good job right there handling that steer. They're 5-3, has a chance to win the go-round.
Wow. That was an impressive head loop.
Exactly. That's been the fastest time of the week so far in the team roping.
You throw that much rope out there, you got to know what you're doing.
Exactly. And that kid, he can get it done.
Wow. Nicely done, guys. 5.3, take over number 1. They are feeling good about life. But don't count your money. Don't go to the house feeling like a champ until the Tittle boys have roped.
Exactly. This is a great team. They went to the national finals last year. Didn't have the best of luck, but they roped good. You know, they're going to be kids. They're going to be guys that are going to come on strong the next few years.
Just be smooth and solid, just like our last team. We've got some average money waiting for you. Get it on, make it fit, make it fit. That's solid.
Right there, you know, the heeler, he just tracked up and took a good shot. Made sure he caught. Header did a good job handling that steer off for him.
There's 2 guys that can rope with the best in the world.
Exactly, and they proved it.
6 flat, that'll win money at 80% of the rodeos you go to?
Yep, that's it.
No problem.
Right now, I believe they're in second place in the go-round.
That'll work for me. Grant Shear of Steamboat Springs, Brett Trenary of Salida. Now, we've talked about youth being on your side quite a little bit. Here's a couple of older gentlemen. They've probably roped 1,000 head of steers.
Oh, I bet they rope more than that, you know, and they're good cowboys. They can get it done. Right now, they're not having the best of luck, but hopefully they can get it done tonight.
Grant Shear on the head and side, he's a horse trainer. He rides great horses. That horse come around and face just right. They're going to wind up, I don't know how quick, but, you know, winning run, that's what it's supposed to look like. I think they did it.
Exactly. I think they might have broke the barrier right there.
Uh-oh.
Little tough luck. I mean, that was a great run. Heeler came around the corner and just hammered that steer. You know, that steer was legal when he threw his rope. That was a great run, but broke the barrier.
They did. They sure did. 15-4. Paul Beckett of Laramie, Lance Allen, Cheyenne. Stay in there, guys. Go number 2 is a 5.7. That won him 3rd place. Not bad.
No, not bad at all. Hopefully he'd come back and do it in this go-around here. Header was a little late, actually. Threw some rope at him. Got that steer caught around his horns. It's handling good. Heeler just tracking him around and didn't throw a very good loop and missed.
But he went to the horn quick. There's the dally that we were talking about. What is a dally?
You know, it stops the steer from going. The saddle horn has rubber on it, and when you wrap your horn or rope around the horn, it stops the steer. And that's when you're able to get a time, when everything comes tight and all the horses are facing.
Wrap that rope around the saddle horn. That's how you keep a hold of the rope. Josh Love, Loveland, Colorado. Jesse Eckler from Eagle. Jesse, he's a hunting guide when he's not rodeoing. Guys, be down in the lower sixes. You'll be okay. Average, average, average. That's what it's all about here. Nobody can unseat the leaders, but there's still a spot in Pocatello for the average champs.
Exactly, and this is a young team, 24 and 23, and this is a great run. Right there you could see the heeler had trouble getting his dallies. Again, you could watch it on slow motion and watch. He's kind of letting rope run through his hand, and he's trying to get across the horn to get some wraps.
All right, sometimes you say dally, sometimes you say dallies. Does that mean sometimes they'll wrap them a couple of times?
Well, it just depends on that. You know, if you miss your wraps, you're trying to dally, so you're taking more wraps around the horn. Sometimes you only get one on still.
It might be plural, it might not, huh?
Exactly.
All right, 6.4 seconds. Go around number 3. It was fast. Tie blasting game. Gary Grokett, you just watched the winning run, 5.3. We've got a 5.4 right behind him, but the average, woo, that's what we're watching.
Yeah, Wade Kurtzer and Mark Kirsting, they moved up, got a hold of Tanazi and Zurcher, 19.4. They got ahead of Garrett Tanazi and Ryan Zurcher, and then going in the champions is John O'Connor and Jim Garson.
Down below, she's got them quartered. Here's Angie Burton with our year-end circuit champs.
It's been a good year overall for John and Jim. They're going to be going to Pocatello for their first time. Weekend wasn't so great, however, you were consistent and did well throughout the year.
Oh, it's been August was a really good month and placed well at Cheyenne, and last couple of months been really good, so that's how you do it.
Jim, what would you say, going down the road, what is the key to being consistent, going out and roping well each time?
We're just a pretty good team. We talk things over quite a bit and just try to help each other out as much as we can.
How about game plans as you prepare to go to Pocatello, anything?
Find a new head and horse.
Well, we wish you luck with that, and we look forward to seeing you in Pocatello.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck to you guys. That's funny. You know, we love the ladies and we love fast horses. Coming up, it's the barrel racing. Welcome back. It's barrel racing time. When we're talking about quick times, Lynn Brown is the Cinderella story. Last night, 15 and 88. This makes the second go-around she's won. Puts her number 1 in the average, but there's still hope for a lot of the other cowgirls.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Lynn's having such a great rodeo. Won the first 2 go-rounds, obviously winning the average on 2. Karen Turek, right behind her, 31.87.
You must follow the rules. Here's the rules of the run. Barrel racing is the only women's event in a PRCA-sanctioned rodeo. It's a timed event. The cowgirl must complete a cloverleaf pattern around 3 barrels at top speed without knocking any of the barrels over. The barrel pattern size is decided by the rodeo and the cowgirls and varies from one rodeo to the next. The cowgirls choose which near barrel to circle first, usually determined by which way her horse makes the best turns. Time starts as the horse crosses the electric eye beam at the start line and ends as the horse comes back across the start line. 5 seconds is added for each barrel knocked over, and a rider is allowed to touch a barrel to keep it from falling over. A no time can result if a cowgirl breaks the cloverleaf pattern. Debbie Beatty, Mitchell, Nebraska. We're down to the final round. When the pressure is on, I think is when we see a lot of our veterans, like Debbie, come out of the woodwork. Put the pressure on them. Sometimes that's when they absolutely perform their best, them and their horse.
Yeah, definitely. You know, she was 16 on both of them. She's on the top of the ground tonight. Hopefully that'll help her improve her times.
Top of the ground. That means she's first or second or third out. Wide swing on number 1.
You know, that was a great second barrel. If she could have done that on the first, that would have really cut her time down. And a good third. I don't know what happened on that first. She just rode by it looked like.
Bring her home, bring her home, bring her home. They're going to stop them, not let them go out the gate, so they've got to get wooed up before they get to the end of the arena. Let's look at it again. Here's that first barrel.
Yeah, she just really rode past it right there, and that really hurt her time. She's a 16.23. If she wouldn't have done that, she would have had a better chance of being a lot faster.
Priscilla Medina, Pueblo, Colorado. 15 in the under 16 second range. She's been staying with it.
Yeah, you know, she's the circuit champ. This is just a run for her to hopefully win some money in this third go-around. She's way down in the average right now. Oh, and knocks over the third barrel.
It's okay. Priscilla, don't get too mad at yourself. As you said, she's got the year end tied up. She's already headed to Pocatello. That means she's won more money than anybody all year. But here, that's going to hurt her.
Exactly. You know, that horse hit her with her front shoulder right there.
Keep 'em moving. Here's your police officer, Eagle, Colorado's Margie Ward. I love watching this horse. He looks like buttermilk.
Yeah, this is a nice horse. Got around that first barrel pretty good. Around the second barrel. On her way to the third, she's really setting up and trying to ride that horse, trying to keep him from cheating in and hitting that third barrel, and she does a good job.
Hang in there, Margie. You're a winner no matter what. That's all there is to it. Cinderella story. Lynn Brown is up next. She's won everything so far. If she can do it again, she's going to walk away with, a pile of money. She's been 1588, 1574. Let's see it.
Yeah, you know, she's done great. She's won the first 2 go-arounds. This girl from Fort Collins, Colorado is doing awesome. Hopefully she can get around these barrels good, and it looks like it's happening. Whoa, she tips that barrel, but keeps it up. She's going to be fast.
Go. That was nice.
Look here.
Hey, I want to see that in replay because you know what? If she'd have hit that third barrel just a little bit harder, that could have cost her everything. She's in the lead for the average. If she can win this go-around, she'll take over number 1 in the average for now. Oh, she's good. That's fine.
Look here, a 1565. She's going to win the third go-round right now. She's winning it. Hopefully, he can hang on and win everything.
Good deal. Mandy Tykert, Torrington, Wyoming. The time to beat, 15:65. It's all about the turns. You can have a bullet for a horse, but if you don't turn tight, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you know, she's had a little rough luck here in the first 2 go-rounds. Hopefully, she can get her.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Horse is wanting to run off. That's that's just some bad luck. That horse might not like this arena or something, but you know, she's going to be long here, not take home any money. But congratulations for making the circuit finals anyhow.
Well, you bet. I thought, what are those guys doing by the third barrel? Watch, the horse actually runs back toward the first barrel that she's already been around. That's why they were walking out. They rake that arena a lot of times between even every run, so all the competitors get the same shot at it. They want that arena to be fair for everybody.
Exactly. And you know, the other thing that happened, she almost crossed the start line.
Yeah. She didn't break the pattern. She's okay. Susan Burford, Bayard, Nebraska. She's already picked up some money in the second go-around.
Hopefully she can get around him tonight and do some good and maybe win some money tonight.
Good. Nice turn. Keep it coming. College student, University of Wyoming. Love the hat. Oh, she didn't hit it that hard.
No, it just looked like in slow motion falling over, didn't it?
I know it. If you had a small little farm animal under that barrel just to hold it for a split second, it would have stayed.
She's going to be a 21:10 with a 5-second penalty.
That's as close to 16 seconds as you can get right there. Tough. Friends, we've got a lot more yet to go. If you like fast horses and pretty ladies, stick around. We'll be right back. Pretty close to home, Fort Collins, Colorado is home for Karen Turek. Buddy, I think this is the sleeper right here. She's been under 16 seconds in both the first 2 go-rounds.
Yeah, she's done good. Won 3rd in the first go-around, 2nd in the second go-around, and 2nd in the average right now. And she's really getting around the barrels. Kind of was a little wide on the way out of that barrel right there. Coming into the 3rd, got around it good on her way home. She might get a place in this go-around and place good in the average.
Does it help if you have a great-looking shirt on?
It never's helped me, but, I don't know.
Maybe the shirt helps with aerodynamics. That's a nice one. She should win the best dressed. Here's a look at the replay. Moving that horse around the barrels by cueing him with your feet and your legs is so critical. Talk about consistency. The time clock stops at 15.96, the same exact time as go-around number 2. It doesn't get any better than that, but it might here. Carpenter, Wyoming. Brandy Halls. Her time for go 1, under 16 seconds, same as number 2.
Exactly. She's won 4th in both go-arounds. She's trying to get around the barrels and have a chance to win that average to get to Pocatello.
This looks good.
Yeah, she's getting around them good. She's made the finals in this event, so she knows what she's doing.
That was fast. That laser beam that they cut across, any part of that horse starts and stops the time. Whether he dips his head down, breaks that laser beam with his head, a front leg, his chest, whatever they go across it with first and last, starts and stops the time. Look at the turns on this horse. He's real flexible in the neck and the body. 15.75. Nice run. 1/10 off the leader. Johnny Crozier, Casper, Wyoming. She's a veteran. Watch out, watch out.
Getting around the barrels good right there. Those first 2. Coming to the 3rd.
Come on.
Oh, takes it down. Plus 5 seconds to her time. And she's going to be fast right there. Comes in with a 20.8. She's going to be 15.80.
Yep.
Had a good chance to place in the go-round.
Oh, that's disappointing. I was a little worried. He was kind of setting up there and kind of getting her wranglers up out of that saddle. She'd have been 1st or 2nd with that run. Close. Megan Zion, Adalia, Colorado. Friends, watch out for this horse. On barrel number 2, he really gets in the ground. Come on, Megan, push, push, push. Look, watch him.
Boy,
He digs, buddy.
Yeah, that horse is really getting in the ground. She has a great run going right here. You know, and like you said with electronic eye, if that horse runs with his head down, it's going to cost him a few tenths.
I don't think that was quite quick enough to even kind of scare our leaders right now. Score to beat, time to beat, that is 15 and 65. Let's look at it. Nice smooth turn on number 1. The flexibility of the horse here in the barrels is critical.
Oh, definitely. You know, if they could bow around them barrels and keep their feet moving, you know, it's saving time. If they have to stop and turn, you know, that's costing them time.
16 and 19. There's your winners in go-round number 3. Lynn Brown, number 1 money, 1565. Brandy Halls, 1575, but it's Priscilla Medina from Pueblo. She'll be our year-end circuit champion.
Yes, her and Lynn Brown will be going together. Lynn wins the average, 47.27. Great job. She's won good all 3 go-rounds.
We've seen some of the toughest barrel racing anywhere in the United States right here tonight. Let's say hello to Priscilla Medina, our winner.
Well, it's an exciting year for Priscilla. This is her first year competing at the Mountain State Circuit, and you're going away with the year-end title. That's got to mean a lot. Obviously, you did well here this weekend, consistent, but it's been your consistency all year long that's really helped with this.
It has been. My horse seems to make the same run over and over, and so amazingly we ended up here, and now we get to go to Pocatello, which I never dreamed would happen. So it's been a cool year. Tonight was really pretty awesome.
That's great. Talking about that, you would have never dreamed. I'm sure you've got a lot of goals for yourself now.
I'm just going to add a few more for next year, and it just seems to work better for me, and things seem to just sort of happen a little more, and that's all I can do, and just see what happens.
Well, good luck to you. We look forward to seeing you in Pocatello.
Thank you very much.
Light the fires and kick the tires. It's time. There's one of the bad boys. Bull riding's right around the corner. Bull riding's coming at you. Get ready. Last night, an unbelievable 90-point ride. The man with the plan, Ross Clevin. Jared Ford didn't do too bad either, 84 points. But the way this average is shaping up, it's tight, it's close, it's anybody's game.
Yeah, definitely. Ross Clevins and Jared Ford, they're not too far behind each other, just a couple points. But anybody could place an average on one bull right now, the way it's set up.
Take a look at the rules. We need to know them. Rules of the ride. Bull riding is the most notable of all the events in rodeo. Bull riding requires balance, coordination, quick reflexes, and courage. The cowboy rides the bull with no more than a bull rope and one hand. The bull rope has a heavy cowbell attached to it, is placed around the bull and positioned according to the cowboy's preference and riding style. He then holds onto the rope with his gloved hand. The glove has rosin on it for a better hold. The cowboy takes the rope and wraps it around his hand. The type of wrap and the tightness of the rope varies from cowboy to cowboy. When the cowboy has the right rope tightness, the right wrap, and has summoned his courage, he nods his head to start the ride. A successful ride happens when the cowboy has completed an 8-second ride. A bull rider will receive a no score if he gets bucked off before 8 seconds, if he touches the bull with his free hand, if he intentionally leaves the chute with his spurs hooked in the bull rope, or if he doesn't have a bell on the rope. When the rider comes off, either at the end of the ride or by being bucked off, the weight of the bell will cause the rope to fall off the bull. Dusty Orchard, KC, Wyoming. Talk about the bull to draw. Pretty boy Floyd. Bill and Donna Larson. They're so proud of him. This could be the bull to win the whole deal on. He's awesome. He's electric. They've taken safety one step farther by wearing the protective vest and the helmet. Dusty, let's make a ride.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he was 69 in the second go-round. He has a chance to maybe place an average if he covers this bull. This bull's really moving on him, and look at Dusty moving his feet right there. He's trying to get back. He's gotten on the end of his rope right there, but got him covered.
Ooh, that's by the hair of your chinny chin chin. You know, if that bull wanted to have gotten him, he could have.
Yeah, definitely. You could see in the replay that bull will get him stretched out kind of on the back of his arm. But Dusty did a good job moving his feet and hustling his upper body to stay in position.
Look at that bull. He's fading. That's what they call fading. That bull did it, and that's why he got him off his rope a little bit. Score coming in. Hey, they're going to reward him for the effort. He tried 83 points. 83.
Great bull ride.
152. He's one of the few to ride two bulls.
Exactly. That could very easily let him place an average.
Wow. Nice. All right. In my opinion, here's the matchup of the night. Jared Ford from Greeley. Friends, this is Jungle Monkey from Survey. This bull could jump over the moon. but he's an eliminator. We have those pins of bulls. He can throw anybody off.
Yeah, you know, and Jared's riding so aggressive and so well, it wouldn't be surprising if he comes out and tries to win the go-round, moving his feet, trying to win first.
Whoa, look at this big bad boy.
Look at him, he's moving his feet. Oh, that bull was going back to the left and come back to the right and threw him off.
Now that's in the latch.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that, like I said, that bull, he felt Jared riding him good, and then he said, hey, I'm going to change it up, see if I can get him thrown off, and watch here. The bull's plan worked.
Oh, he's got to be so disappointed. Jared's a world-class athlete, but that old bull, he's smart. He knows how to throw them guys off. Oh.
Yeah, Jared's not happy, and he can't be. You know, that bull, that's a smart bull.
Son of a gun. No score. Knocks him out of the play. Jed Moore, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Now, Palo Verde, 3 times to the National Finals Rodeo. They win a pile of money on this bull over and over and over again. That's a National Finals bull. We got to say it over and over. That's the Super Bowl of rodeo for us.
Exactly. If you draw a National Finals bull, you better be ready to ride. This bull's so powerful and electric, and they're smart. Look at him. He kind of stutter steps him, get Jed set up right there, and then starts a spin, bucks him off.
I think that bull knows he does that on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Hop, skip, a little bit of a stutter step.
You know, these bulls are very smart, and they know that they could feel the cowboy where they're at on their back, and that bull does a great job.
Watch it again. That was not a real honest jump right there. He just kind of hopped, put his feet down, come back up, set him up, drop the shoulder, come around. Ooh, that was rough.
You know, that's a great little bull. We're going to be seeing that bull for years to come.
There you go. Disappointing, Jed. Hang in there, bud. All right, Ross Clevin, Westminster, Colorado. Bullfrog from Burns, same deal, NFR. But they've recognized this bull a little bit closer to home. He's won the title of Mountain State's Bull of the Year. The Cowboys love him. This is a money bull.
And this bull fit him good. You know, Ross won the go-round last night with 90 points.
Whoa! Ouch, ouch, ouch.
I think that bull gave him a love tap on the chin right there.
That was too scary.
How do you like that?
You know, he's lucky he's not out there picking up his teeth.
Yeah, exactly. That was scary. I can't believe, he's walking away from that. Look how this bull throws his head up at him right there.
Ouch,
Pow.
ouch.
Didn't even knock him out. That's a tough kid right there.
You know, I hope we get to see this again. Watch the bull suck back. Look right here. He sucks back underneath him. He knows he's in trouble.
Like I said, those bulls can feel every part of that cowboy exactly where they're at.
Ooh.
Does a good job getting Ross down right there.
Thank goodness for the bullfighters. Man, that was too close for comfort. Jake Bucco, he's a youngster, but he's got a bull, Freddie Krueger. That's a name that'll strike fear in the heart of anybody. 2 no scores in a row. He needs something.
Yeah, you know, he's trying to win, hopefully trying to win something right here. That bull comes out to the left pretty hard.
Wow.
You know, Jake didn't make it very many rounds. That bull looks big, strong, and powerful.
Yikes. No fun. No fun. You got to test your heart if you're going to be a bull rider, that's for sure. And when you're at the circuit finals, they bring the best.
Look how big and strong that bull is, dropping away and, you know, powerful.
First jump.
Yeah, that was just amazing.
He's feeling bad. Don't worry about it, buddy. Go on, do your thing. You're going to be fine. We're going to see him in the winner's circle in the future. I know we will. If you've enjoyed it so far, here's a great ride. Stick around. We've got a lot more bull riding coming at you. Welcome back to Denver. We need another ride. Let's get another ride. Mike Ruby, Lander, Wyoming, Knothead the bull from Burns Rodeo Company. Picked up a little money in round number 2. Do it again.
Yeah, 81. If he gets this bull covered, he could place in the average on 2 bulls. This bull's really going out there. Whoa! Kind of going to the left, then comes back and spins and gets him bucked down.
You know, Gary LeFew, he's one of the great teachers in bull riding. He would call that's where the house of pain's at. He rolled his hips back a little off that rope, and when you're not right on your rope, that bull knows it. He's going to throw some garbage at you.
Exactly, and it looked like his hand just popped out of his rope right there.
Oh.
He lost his rope and got bucked off.
Mike, hang in there, bud. You're all right. You're all right. Talk about a pin of bulls. What do you think of the livestock?
This is amazing. You know, what do we have, 1 qualified ride?
You got it. Joe Smith, Banner, Wyoming. Wolverine from Burns.
Won the first go-round, 82 points. No score in the second. He just needs to hang on to place in the average.
We've seen this bull at a lot of the big events and the cowboy too. Good match. Both ways.
Yeah, that bull's really bucking, kind of fast. But there's really no reason. I don't know why he got bucked off right there. That bull, he really wasn't throwing a lot of, trash at him. He was just kind of hopping around.
Did he make it? Let's look at it again. Not sure if he did or not. It was too close to call.
Nope, they said no score.
Oh.
But look how flat that bull is. I mean, he's just sitting up on his rope, and then that bull comes back the other way, and he's still in good position. I guess that bull's kind of throwing some rolls at him, and he just couldn't hang on right there at the end.
I'd like to see that stopwatch.
Yeah,
the judges carry the stopwatch, and if it doesn't say 8, it's in concrete. It's got to say 8. And if it's 7.9, it doesn't count. But I know he was close. Had to be close. Up in smoke from Southwick, Cameron Castleberry from Gillette. Southwick Johnson. Hop, skip, hard to ride. The bull riders know this bull. But if you ride him, hopefully the judges will see how difficult he is and reward you.
Yeah, and this guy can ride bulls. 80 points in the first go-around. He won second, so let's see what he can get done here. Wow, that bull really coming back out there to the right. He's doing a good job. Stops, sets him up. Wow. I don't know if that horn got him or not. He's in pain. I don't know what happened there.
Thank goodness for the companies that make those helmets. That's the only thing that kept him out of bad trouble. I was glad just to see him walk away from that.
Exactly. Look how much control he has right here. And then that bull sets him up, and right here,
bam!
Wow. And that knocked him loose right there. And I don't know if it hit him in the face or in the arm, but, good thing for that helmet and that vest, or he might have been seriously injured.
Golly, and he still might be. Justin Sports Medicine Team, they step in to take a look at him. Canaan Assay, Sheridan, Wyoming, Showstopper. This is a double rank bull. They didn't ride him at all last year.
Yeah, and Canaan, he was 69 points in the first go-around, got a re-ride last night, and got bucked off the re-ride. So he's going to try to cover this bull and hopefully place in the average.
If he can ride him, I'll bet they let him ride his own score. What was that?
Talk about a bull stop and set up and back up right there. If we get to see that in slow motion, it'll be amazing to watch that bull.
It kind of looked like when he sucked back, his feet just went right up by his ears.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see that bull suck back and set him up, and he knew he had him bucked off.
Watch it again.
Right here, that bull. See him back up right there?
Both feet.
How athletic does a bull have to be to do that while they're bucking? That just goes to show you how amazing these animals really are.
Boy, the pin is awesome. When they decided to load this pin with the A-team, that's the advantage of bringing several stock contractors. They've got not the B-team. They tell them all, just bring your good stuff. Here's Ray Thurston, Tabernash, Colorado, Sky High from Burns. Great draw. Again, twice we've seen this bull at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, but double rank. 2 no scores, go round number 1 and 2.
Exactly. He had been bucked off both times. 83's scored a beat by Dusty Orchard right now. Oh, he didn't get him covered.
Ooh.
Ray got bucked down right there about 2 jumps into the ride.
The athleticism of that bull. That's a big bull, 16, 17, 1,800 pounds. And he can stop, jump with all 4 legs, get off the ground about 3 foot in the air.
And stop and spin. It's amazing.
Go round 3. This is how we're going to line them up. 1 qualified ride, only 1. Dusty Orchard's going to get all the money. But even though he didn't ride one, Jared Ford, he's the year-end circuit champion. He's going to Pocatello, baby.
Exactly. And Ross Clevens won the average. 161 on 2 bulls. Congratulations. He'll have the trip to Pocatello, too.
Excellent job to all of our guys. They all put out 110%. Jared Ford's down below. Angie Burton, you've got the winner. Congratulations, Jared.
For you rodeo fans out there, of course, the Ford name is a familiar name in the rodeo arena, and Jared is definitely breaking the mold. You're a bull rider. What made you want to ride bulls?
I started out riding bareback horses and got hurt a couple times, and so then I got on a few bulls and rode them better, so I just stuck with it.
So it's just work. What makes you want to get out on one of those crazy animals?
It's just a thrill, and I enjoy doing it, and money's good.
We've had a great year this year, end up winning the year-end, go to Pocatello.
Yeah, that'd be pretty neat. I won the year-end last year, and I had a pretty good year this year. I didn't get to go to as many circuit rodeos as I'd like to have, but it worked out.
Good. Well, we wish you luck, and we'll look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you.
It has been fun. What a great rodeo. On behalf of Luke Branquino, Angie Burton, and all of us at the Horse TV channel, this is Wayne Brooks. Thanks for spending some time with us. See ya at the next rodeo.